Hello, door number 11 of our little advent calendar. Glad you're sticking with it. Before we have a look at today's question, a little joke. How does a snowman travel around? He gets round on an icicle. I think it's meant to rhyme with bicycle, but there you go. Okay, so a 6-mark question today, and as we've been doing in the previous weeks when we've been looking at verbs, a lot of 6-mark questions are discuss. Okay, so what is discuss? Discuss is sort of giving positives and negatives. It's almost like an evaluation, but not as detailed. So it's exactly what it says in the tin, really. It's a discussion. So we've got a question here. It says, discuss the impact of nature and nurture on Sarah's academic potential. Now, this is one of those questions where the information given is really, really important. Okay, so let's have a look here. It tells you about Elizabeth up here, and then it says Sarah goes to a local comprehensive school. She has learning difficulties. Sarah gets support in her lessons. Her support might be reduced in the future because the school's budget is being reduced also. So discuss the impact of nature and nurture on Sarah's academic potential. Okay, we've done nature-nurture. Remember what I've said, if you get nature-nurture or attachment questions, what you should be doing first of all. Okay, pause it, have a look. Okay, some answers. So, first of all, I alluded to it before, the gap. First thing to do is explain what nature and nurture is. So, nature is the side of the argument that refers to genetic factors, are innate, are biological. You get a mark for that, and you'd also get a mark for saying that nurture is down to environmental or external influences on academic abilities. So, you've got genes on one side, nature, and you've got the environment on the other. So you've got to sort of apply that situation. So what, in terms of genetics, what's going to affect Sarah? So it's said in the scenario that she's got a learning disability. So one of the answers, Sarah's chronological age could differ from that of her mental age due to her learning disabilities, resulting in her not achieving the academic level she has expected in terms of the general population and her class. So that's linking to milestones. Remember we did about milestones? Arnold Gesell came up with milestones, which backed up the nature argument that children develop at the same rate, it's biological, and that, most children crawl at the similar age, walk at the similar age, learn the amount of words that they can do at the similar age. Piaget also put an age range on each stages of child development. So what they're saying is because of a learning disability, which is obviously linked to biology, nature, that this is going to be affected. So that's another 2 marks. We've got Sarah's academic potential and achievement could depend on the level of support she receives rather than merely her academic abilities. So we know you've got to say something around that the support, they've given you a massive clue in the question, the support that she's getting is going to be cut. So what impact would that have on her? If she's getting additional support that she needs to learn and that's cut, that it links to the nurture side of it, because she's going to get less support from the environment, less input, and that's going to damage her chances too. There's other points that you could talk about as well. Family being involved, that's massively important in children's learning. How much work do family members do with individuals at home? Okay, so again, it wants a discussion around the factors that are going to affect her academic potential on the nature and the nurture side, and that is some of them. Okay.